This came in with S&B, and today I have our cold side intercooler pipe for the 25 and up Explorer STs. So we have this for the earlier STs as well, but in 25 they changed to a quick connect on the intercooler. So if you did upgrade your intercooler to an older style that has the flange style that just uses a T-bolt clamp to bolt down to the intercooler, you can buy our 83-1004 part number. And that's just not gonna have the quick connect. But for the upgraded intercooler, this kit comes with the intercooler silicone pipe itself, completely opened up, no restriction. Comes with a quick connect, T-bolt clamps, retainer clip as well. And we'll get started right with the install of getting access to the OEM pipe so we can get that removed. So it's just an 8 mil right here on the tank. Now with the bolt out on the tank, we'll get our hose clamp for the intake as well. Just gives us a tad bit more room. Pop that off. And then this tank just slides to the center of the vehicle and out just like that. There'll be one more bolt down here, or it's a nut. So this one was an 8 mil, this one's gonna be a 10 mil. Now we have our tank loose, we have our pipe bracket loose or removed, and then there's going to be this hose clamp right here on the throttle body. Okay. So now to get the pipe out, it's those retainer clips. So this spring retainer clip just slides out and towards the bottom of the vehicle, then just pulls right off like this. It doesn't want to come all the way off because it's just getting bound up right here on the throttle body, so we can pull this side off as well. Now the whole pipe will come out. And this is where, for the first time, you can really see how much this thing necks down. So this is the difference between the two. And you can just see where it just sandwiches right here. So this is all the charged air trying to get pressed through a tube this size when you're able to upgrade it to the S&B like this. So now we're gonna get the S&B kit ready to be installed, put a little bit of grease on our O-ring, and we're gonna put it into our O-ring groove. We're gonna get the S&B retainer clip popped in, just like this, and you can see the overlay of what's gonna hold in the piece. And now we can get this pressed on to the intercooler. So with the logo facing up, get it pressed on, try to pull it off to make sure it's locked in, but it's sealed onto the intercooler now, and now we can get our hose in. Just fish the hose the same way the OEM one came off. So we got it onto the throttle body. Then now we got it onto the intercooler as well. And the T-bolt clamp that's going to go over the intercooler is the one, the 0325, so the bigger of the two. So now we can replace this spring. Place the nut. Now holding this pipe into place, get the T-bolt clamp tightened down. Now we'll get this tight, then we'll come back and get our torque wrench to torque it down. Now the same goes for the top one, so this is the smaller out of the two. Place this up so we don't have to take off the strut bar. So now with the torque wrench, we're gonna get this set to 75 inch-pounds. And same goes for this one as well, 75 inch-pounds. Now we're gonna reinstall the coolant tank. Obviously that nut doesn't go back on because we don't have a bracket for our pipe. So coolant tank just slides over, sits down like that. We're using our OEM bolt. Intake tube as well. And get this tightened down. And this is going to complete the install. So you can take a look at the S&B pipe. And notice the size increase. Paired up awesome when you do have an S&B intake. This is what we'll be getting next for the customer. But huge straight shot right to your throttle body. Make sure you reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.